Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Vi game. Yeah, it has been a little bit since he came out, but nobody sent me a game. And then Carl Scorpion said, "Why is there no match out on your, no game out on your channel yet? Should I send you a game? Did nobody send you one?" And I was like, "Yeah, nobody sent me one, so I can't really cast it if I have no game." But yeah, he sent me one within the hour, so. This is a freshly played Vi game, and Vi, of course, being the new champion. I really appreciate that because, well, I want to have every champion on my channel, and yeah, we're going to have to see how she plays. She seems awesome. I mean, seeing from the champion spotlight and just her skills and such, she seems awesome sauce. So we're going to have to see how she actually plays, and we are going to go which lane? Oh, we're going to jungle. Okay, excellent. Hunter's Machete and Smite to start off with, and of course some health potions. So that is awesome. That means extra damage to minions, and I believe something else. Yeah, damage dealt to. Oh, it's all just extra damage to minions. Okay, excellent. So really big gloves on her. Wants to box it up, and yeah, I don't really remember what her skills are, so I'm going to have a look. I saw the champion spotlight a couple of days ago. Your activated ability grants a shield equal to 10% of your max health for 3 seconds when they hit an enemy. Okay, assuming that enemies are everything, so even minions. That is awesome. I don't know if yeah, monsters are considered enemies as well for some reason, even though monsters are technically not enemies. They're neutral. They don't care whether it's you or an enemy who attacks them. And of course, that's not the same in any of the other ones. But yeah, we do get that shield, I think. No, I'm not actually. No, I'm not actually sure if he already used skill, but we'll see that soon enough, I guess. So yeah, enemy minions as well as champions are of course. Yeah, they are of course enemies, and yeah, you should get the shield from this, but I can't really find this item or this thing over here, so I'm guessing no. Then a Volt Breaker, charge a powerful punch that carries you forward, and you get to do it twice. Slows your movement speed by 15% while increasing damage and dash range over 1.25 seconds. Alright, I remember now what it was. That's yeah, that's a very good gap closer and just initiator. Because it has a pretty decent range, and yeah, it blows up the range, kind of like the what's his face? You have an AD carry that has that as well. I forgot his name. It's one of those that isn't really played a whole lot, and when I see him, I remember his name, but it's kind of hard to come up with his name just right off here. But anyway, he has that in Skill Shot. His Q, I believe. Anyway, the second one will carry you through everything up until you hit an opponent, an enemy, champion, I mean, and yeah, then it knocks it back. Wow, that's not very useful for a melee champion. Because as melee champion, what you normally want is to have no knockback on your skills. You want to pull them in. You don't want to knock them back. Anyway, it does knock them back, and it does a lot of damage and blah blah. And it applies denting blows, but I forgot what that was. We'll see that. Oh, that's yeah, we'll see that in a moment. So it deals 75% damage to minions and monsters. Stops when, yeah, we already saw that. Okay, denting blows then. Every third attack on the same target deals an additional 6% of the target's maximum health as physical damage, reducing its armor by 20% and grants you 30% attack speed for 4 seconds. That is a huge buff for every third attack, and it lasts for 4 seconds, so you can actually keep applying it if you're in a team fight or if you're in a, well, one-on-one fight, just, yeah, straight off. So if nobody cares for the rest. I think yeah, I was a little bit too close to the action there, because I was kind of looking at the character model there. She has pink hair. Reminds me of Tristana. My Tristana skin also has pink hair. Of course, I have the free Riot Tristana Facebook skin thingy, and the Riot Girl, I believe it's called, and it's a very nice skin. So there you see that Vault Breaker, and it does not appear to give you a shield. So finally, they did understand apparently that enemies are, or that monsters are not your enemy. Yeah, no, never mind. It did apply that. Now I saw it. I did, yeah. Maybe it's just the red and blue buff though. I don't know. But she definitely got a shield there. And yeah, so you do get a shield from at least certain minions. Not sure about the blue, the normal minions still. But yeah, maybe I just missed it the first few times. Anyway, that's a huge buff then, and Excessive Force causes next basic attack to deal 20 physical damage to the target and enemies behind it. Yeah, that is just an awesome skill. It's going to be a really great harass skill, and oh, nicely done. That jump came in exactly in time. And of course the ward spotted her way before she even did anything. But yeah, nicely done. I don't know if he accidentally jumped right on time, or if that was actually the point of that attack. Yeah, he was trying out to jump over this. Obviously it's a little bit too far. You can, I guess, jump through here. But yeah, you have to try it out, and you might as well try it out day one. So yeah, he told me he was going to try that a couple of times, so he's going to look ridiculous doing that, but it's just for my benefit. So I know how far the jump is, how far you can jump walls, so which walls can be jumped, which can't. And I guess, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to learn how far you can actually jump with that. And Kha'Zix's just making it out. Kha'Zix's jump is of course very good. It's a very long range. It's an instant jump, so it's not like you have to do anything to get it or anything like that. Just point and click. It's kind of like Flash, but in skill form, and it is an awesome thing to have. Yeah, and if you have the evolved wings, you jump even further. But yeah, this guy just completely saying, well, you gotta jump. I'm going to kill you anyway. I don't really care about you. Anyway, the Excessive Force, yeah, that is, you can charge 2 stacks, and yeah, you do AoE damage to everything, which is awesome. It is probably the most awesome skill that that she has, next to this one, this Vault Breaker. I like Vault Breaker because it's a gap closer, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be used as a Flash-like ability. It's just that it's not instant. And we're going to have to see if this works. Oh, Mundo getting slowed by the exhaust, but it doesn't matter. Master Yi comes in, grabs the blue buff, and, well, kills her and grabs the blue buff. Yeah, Master Yi, of course, very strong in that early game. Yeah, he's going to be strong in the late game as well, but yeah, not as strong as some other AP carries. He's just really easy, because all you need to do is just use your Q. Alpha Strike everything and you'll be fine. And that is kind of how Master Yi works if you go AP on him. I don't know why she didn't just ult the whole minion wave and be done with it. But I guess she wanted to save her her ultimate for something else. But now she used so much mana on other skills that she might as well use that 100 mana for this. But she used about 150 mana and a few cooldowns. And the cooldown on this is really low. So it's not like you're going to have any trouble. Although I did not expect 75 seconds. Well, 77 seconds. Thought that was less, but I guess it reduces with level, and quite significantly reduces with level. And we are going to go in this middle lane. What's this? Yeah, it's a ward, I know. What's it supposed to be? It's kind of a bear? Thought we had holiday themes now, but I don't know what the bear is. Maybe it's a present. Oh, no, these are normal wards. Okay. So apparently, yeah, another type of ward out. Here, these snowmen. Snowman wards. I know them. But that's about all. I'd never seen the other ones. I like that they made these ward skins, by the way. I like the decision on that. It's a really nice thing to have. Oh, the knockback is only very small, so I guess then it's still okay. It's just, yeah, the knockback really not very useful for a melee champion normally, unless you can come in from the other side. And this is where you would want to use your knockback. I guess that's why they made a knockback, for you to have something to disrupt your enemies. They could have also made it a silence, so a 0.25 second silence like the ultimate from Blitzcrank. That would also be good enough. So yeah, the ultimate then, because I've seen all of the other skills now. Assault and battery, of course. Targets an enemy champion and chases it down, knocking it up for 1.25 seconds, dealing 200 physical damage. While charging, you're immune to crowd control and will knock aside enemies in the way, dealing 75% damage to them. Okay, that's pretty cute. It means you can just dodge through an entire team. So you can actually reach, and that's probably a strong thing in a team fight. You can actually reach that AD carry. I don't know the range on that, obviously. But if you want to see the range on it, just go watch some other game. Or go watch the Champion Spotlight. But yeah, it is... the range on that is really dependent, of course, on what you do before. But... yeah, if you first use the Vault Breaker to get in and then use the Assault and Battery straight after, you have a huge range on that. And come on, come on! No, we're not going to get the Master Yi. He's going to heal up. They should have known this, of course, but they couldn't reach anyway, because there were two champions defending that. And oh, too much! Don't do that! Oh, nice! So I guess that was the ultimate then? Oh, that may have also been... No, that was... yeah, that was the Alistar just knocking them up. But very nicely done here. They're going to continue on. Oh, almost getting that. Does this snare actually break his heal? I'm wondering. I don't think so. I don't think that snare actually breaks the channel. So yeah, there is a ward up here. And they should expect there to be a ward here. But since there were 3 guys in base, well, 2 of them died and one of them just ran back to base, the Master Yi. This should be pretty easy, yeah. So they do get the dragon. The smite missed, but it's not a problem. For now. Obviously it would be a problem if Nidalee was closer than that. But yeah, she wasn't, so it doesn't matter. It's all academic then. So yeah, the Kazakhs versus Wukong battle is still raging here. It is it's quite an interesting battle because they both have high utility, they both have high damage, but especially Kazakhs has high damage, of course. And let me put everyone in their place. I completely forgot about that. So it should be like that. This is Master Yi. It should be like this then. Yeah, I no longer want to follow that. Let's just put the directed camera on for a minute so I can have a look at the minions. Wukong is definitely winning here, well, just minion wise, and of course that is the only thing that matters. Although now it's 3 and 3 on on the kills. That is pretty cute. But yeah, the lane is pretty much going to Wukong, even though he died 3 times as well. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's all about those minions, because those prove that you have some dominance in lane. And are we going to get this kill? No, we're not. Wow, he gets out. He gets out. So yeah, top turret goes down. It's not a big deal, but yeah, it happens. It's because they pushed after getting that kill, and that was greatly done. Nicely done by them. So we have 2 kills on our Vi here, and only 0 on Dr. Mundo, but he does have 3 assists, so he helped in 3 kills, where Vi helped in 2. Pretty much similar stats in that case. I mean, it doesn't really matter. For junglers, it doesn't really matter how far ahead or behind you are. It's all about the lanes and how much pressure you can apply there. And see, it doesn't stop the heal, and therefore Master Yi is great against those kind of champions. He is pretty terrible against any champion with a stun or a disrupt in any way. Why did he flash there? I have no clue. So just yeah, Vi coming in here and just doing the damage. So yeah, just disrupting that Master Yi's plan, and not allowing him to kill her teammate. So hang on, we have mid lane. Yeah, that is going to Master Yi, no problem. I mean, he's about 30 minions ahead, and well, 40 I guess. That is a huge deal. Let's say 35 to kind of equal it out. Yeah, he is really completely ahead in that lane, and that is because all he has to do is just Q. Just hit the Q and then be done. And a killing spree now for Master Yi, who is currently up 3 versus 0. Or no, who currently is 3 and 0. He's up 3 versus 2. And yeah, that of course is awesome for them, because if Master Yi gets fed, he can do a lot of damage. Just as his team fight capabilities aren't great. After he uses that that Alpha Strike, he's basically useless. So he's more of a split pusher in the late game. And since split pusher AP Yi doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, it just takes out minions. It is not as effective as AD Master Yi, who takes out turrets and minions very quickly. So yeah, all in all, he just does a lot of damage in that laning phase, but if you can survive him in the laning phase, he becomes a lot less useful. Yeah, I do like the new character model on Nidalee. It's really, it's a great improvement. It's less of a cartoony thing. It is still cartoony, but it fits the game way more than the old one did. So I like that. More detail on it. Yeah, just in general, better. Anyhow, yeah, I'm still comparing minion scores because, well, basically there's nothing else to do. Both of the bottom laners, both the supports and AD carries are exactly equal. And even though our Vayne has 4 kills, the yeah, the enemy Graves still has a good chance of coming back. And who is tanking it? It is in fact the monkey. And the monkey gets out of that. And they do pick up a turret, so that's excellent. Just going for the turret, not really going for that kill. I mean, monkey went for the kill, but he went out after they reached the second turret. Just making sure that his teammates could do the damage to that turret. And they took out one, and they're probably going to take out a second, because there's really not a whole lot that this team can do. Yeah, this may not be the best of engages, but they all get out alive, and that is probably the best they could wish for, because that was a very unwise decision of Alistar to just go full on in there. And he did use his ultimate correctly there, and well, he could have used it a little bit later, but still he got a lot of damage on that, well, while having his ultimate up, while using his ultimate. So he prevented a whole lot of damage, and unfortunately the enemy team, yeah, because everyone was low, the enemy team can just completely dominate them in this fight. And oh, the snare actually saves her, and he might still die. Oh, he can leap, right. Oh, he's going to die, yeah. That was completely stupid. Can he not jump over this? Huh. Anyway, one of his teammates should have tanked, well, like 2 turret shots for him, so that he could actually get out. But yeah, well, he made a mistake, and there you go. The Lux ultimate into a lot of damage. Come on! Yeah, the snare was good enough to get the damage done on Graves. And Graves, yeah, he's not just behind, he's also not playing too well. Or, well, he's not behind, he's just behind in kills. But I guess he's behind in kills not because he's behind in gold or items. He's behind in understanding what he needs to do. And that is way more significant than anything else. So, yeah, Mundo coming in here and is going to get snared. But that may not have been the best idea. It's still going to be good enough. I mean, they can easily focus this dragon, and because, well, Vi does have a smite, and oh, come on! She stopped focusing the dragon, and well, Mundo is 2 levels higher, so he can smite it from a little bit higher up in health, but they do get the kill on that Mundo, so that's excellent. But still, it's not the best thing to happen, of course. They shouldn't have lost that. And are we still alive? We are still alive. And getting the knockback, and the jump coming in. Oh, that was very nicely done by Vayne, actually knocking him into the wall for a stun, and actually gets out. But Master Yi is coming in. Master Yi may actually pick up the kill here. Is he going to get the Vayne? Vayne does not have the knockback, and someone will have to. Oh wow, that was nicely done by Master Yi. And of course Vi picks up a double kill here. He got lucky on that last one, but yeah, they had no disrupt left to disrupt the heal from Master Yi. So he could heal up until well, he felt ready to use his Alpha Strike. And he used his Alpha Strike, immediately got a kill, because he knew that he was dead anyway. So that Lux, I think, should have ran out. Yeah, it was Lux. She should have ran out and not allowed him to Alpha Strike her. But hey, that's hindsight, and hindsight is always much easier, because I can actually see the result of the play they made, and then it's of course good to or easy to say what they should have done. Or could have done. But yeah, you have to learn to see that in the game, and not after the game. Of course, if you learn to see it after the game, so in a replay like this or in a video like this, then you will at some point learn it in game as well, because you will realize that the situation is kind of equal to what you were already doing. But did they finally make those traps more visible? I think they did. I think they increased the vision on those, because the traps were pretty much invisible. Well, unless you looked really closely, and now they're really visible, which they should be. I mean, they should be like the cupcakes from what's her name? Caitlyn. Those are actually really visible as well. And oh, nicely done. And get the second kill. Yes. See, we can get it done here, and since we are together, he should not get the damage buff, but now he does get the damage buff. And are we going to be able to finish this kill? Come on, Wukong, help him! No, no! 500 gold gone! Fortunately, it's an unassisted kill, so that's still the best that could come out of this. And yeah, there's no way they're going to catch him straight off, so they're going to have to get lucky here. Oh! If he just ran in, he would have gotten it, but yeah, it was super risky. Well, it's still risky because he's still going to die, I think. And oh no! Yeah, he still died, so it's no problem. Nice snare, and we're going to get out of this at least. So Lux picking up a little bit of farm here, because, well, someone took out the big raid. And yeah, she took out the rest. So it can respawn now. Anyhow, yeah, it seems that this Graves is really making a comeback. Not that he was very far behind, but as I said, he was behind in kills, something like 4 versus 1. And or 4 versus 2. And nicely done, disrupted the heal, and as I said, he is not good once you have a disrupt. And very nicely done by Wukong, immediately realizing he needs to disrupt that heal to get the kill. And yeah, well, he didn't even, well, he didn't think a second time, he just spammed his ultimate. Because that was his disrupt, and that's exactly what he needed. And then you get a very easy kill, because if he can't heal, and he already used his Alpha Strike, then he's not going to do anything. And wow, so much damage, but it is good enough. I mean, they do get the kill eventually. And Vayne should be able to pick up all of these minions quite easily. No, save the tower, man. What are you doing? Well, I guess this is good as well. Oh, they were stealing their blue buff, and I guess they didn't want that. That was what was happening. But yeah, this ward's showing them exactly that. Yeah, she got it, but oh, she got it with red buff. Wow. Red buff picking up blue buff. Anyhow, Lux is doing quite well actually. She is she's not really well anywhere near the minions of Master Yi, but she has 8 kills, so she is performing pretty nicely. 6 kills on our Vi here. She has been picking up some double kills and doing some good damage. Even though this is still like the first day, or well, no, maybe not the first day, but that he plays it. It's probably he probably played a couple of the games before this one. So enemy team gets the dragon. But yeah, all of these champions, they all have a learning curve. Every single one of the champions. So apparently you cannot jump through that wall. And oh, if only he had it still available. No, I don't think it mattered. I think this is just going to be... Oh, come on! Yeah, that was the ultimate. Just chasing down that enemy and just doing a good job. So yeah, the dash is pretty far. It's like this big. It's just that you can't jump through walls with the or through walls for the entire length of that. So yeah, if you can't jump through this wall, well, he wasn't standing right up next to the wall, but if you can't jump through that wall, then you can only jump through these kind of walls, so the really small ones. Yeah, so indeed you can jump through this one. And once again, thank you for doing that, because it really helps understanding what you can do with that dash. And yeah, the dash is a great escape tool, of course, but it is also a great offensive tool. And wow, come on, getting one kill at least. Come on, we need to get more than one. And Master Yi, yeah, he cannot really do anything against this. No, disrupt him! Oh my god. Alistar, dude, what are you doing? Why didn't you have your pulverize or headbutt up? Hang on, I'm going to have to see if he didn't have it up or if he just completely forgot to use it. Oh, too late. I couldn't find Alistar in time. Alistar. So he has his headbutt up. He has his pulverize up now. Still has his pulverize up. He's just not using it. Didn't realize what was going on, apparently. Yeah, so it's yeah, it's his own fault. He could have gotten an easy kill there. But I figured, I mean, he has 2 disrupts. There's always one of them up. And if he just disrupted that, he would have gotten the kill on Master Yi there. And they wouldn't be chasing him now. Probably. They may still be chasing him at that point. Of course I can't know that. Yeah, Master Yi of course going for some jungle. This guy going for the red buff. Just a refresh. He also had a red buff, so... they're not picking up this? Are you kidding me? You're just going to suicide? I guess he's, yeah, his heal is up, so he's not really suiciding. But yeah, this was what they needed to do to disrupt. But she should have done that a little bit earlier, because he would have taken a few more tower shots. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They got the kill on the Master Yi pretty easily. And are we going to be able to catch up with them? Oh, this guy is dead. Like, as in so dead. Yeah, excellent. And yeah, we are... yeah, we're just continuing on here. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just trying to find where everyone is, but I seem to miss some people. Oh, Master Yi is over here, and Fai is over here. So we have 3. I'm still missing 1. The Wukong. Oh, he was in base as well. And of course the Graves is dead. So yeah, that makes everyone. Okay. So yeah, everyone grouping up in mid lane now, because yeah, it's come to this. We are kind of in the, yeah, let's all push mid phase, and then the enemy team is let's all defend mid. Kind of a thing that you rarely see in the high ELO games. They're always just focusing on, yeah, the targets, the yeah, prizes on the map, I should say. Yeah, they're always just trying to get to the next dragon or baron or red buff, blue buff, those kind of things. And because they ward more, it actually becomes a more interesting match, because they will see when someone is doing blue buff, and if there's nothing else to do on the map, then yeah, that is going to be a good fight. And wow, so much damage going off by everyone. Double kill for the monkey. And he can actually get a triple kill here if he focuses, yeah, the correct one, which was Mundo, by the way. But he is going to go for the Kha'Zix. Did he really miss the Kha'Zix there? Huh. He completely missed that he ran over a Kha'Zix. I guess he was doing something else. And yeah, once again Alistar gets killed. Alistar being 2 and 7. Yeah, it's not too bad. 1 and 9 Nidalee. Yeah, not doing too hot either. So Lux gets a double kill this time. And yeah, it is time to just go do something with this advantage. I guess now Master Yi is up, so it's technically not an advantage anymore. But yeah, go get Baron. Only do pink warded, please. Oh right, you're going to do it on your own? Really? Yeah, she's not going to do Baron on her own. That is not going to work. And this monkey is getting focused here, but of course they know that well, that Baron is up and that they're doing Baron because of that ward. And since there is no oracles, there is no pink ward. It is it's going to be an easy stop for them. So yeah, 3 guys doing Baron. This is not very scary. Well, to stop, that is. And especially these 3 guys, because well, Vi is pretty viable, but low health Wukong and a Lux, yeah, that's not going to result in a Baron. So Vi was still pretty high health. That was Vi, right? There. I forgot. May have also been the Vayne. I don't know. So red team gets the dragon, so instead of utilizing that advantage they had by just taking dragon, they went for Baron and completely failed and gave away the dragon to the enemy team. Which means that instead of 53-52 it could have been 54-51. So that would have been a big difference. Come on! Use it! Yeah, the stun, come on! No! Jumps over the Lux and oh, Lux stays alive. Wow, that is insane. And the missed flash from Master Yi. Master Yi going to have a hell of a time escaping here, and yeah, he's not going to escape. He either has to kill or get killed, and yeah, since he already used everything, the getting killed part would be the one to go for. Anyhow, the red buff now on Vayne, and I guess, yeah, that's all. There's no blue buff on anyone. But wow, here 4 against 0. That was a great team fight, and finally they are going to be able to go for Baron here. For the simple reason that now there are 4 guys there, they're all full health. And the only one that's still alive is Nidalee. And they need to get lucky here. Oh, yeah. She threw her javelin into someone, and of course it was a blind toss. There was a trap over there. I got lucky that they didn't step in that. So this is Vayne, I believe. Yeah. So Vayne going for that red buff, and Kha'Zix now coming over, wanting to grab that. And what the hell? That's the 2nd time he does that. So random. Seems that he doesn't know how to jump with Kha'Zix. And that's exactly what I was saying about Vi. You have to try it out. You have to learn how to use those skills and when you can use them, so that when you need them at some point, because at some point you're going to need to jump through a wall, and you're going to want to know, how do I need to do that? Because here you could see he had plenty of room left, or she had plenty of room left on that jump. So yeah, she could just jump through, no problem. But yeah, on this wall it might be very complex, so you need to maybe stand all up close and personal and then jump through here instead of here. But you have to try it out. Because if you don't try it out, you're going to regret it at some point. Anyway, we have the Baron buff, and yeah, that shows up as the tiniest buff ever. But it is there, and it still does a lot of damage. It still helps you a lot. Can we see what he upgraded? No, I don't. Well, maybe over here, yeah. So he upgraded the everything but the Q. And yeah, that's normally we see the Q upgraded, I believe. That is the damage one, right? So yeah, I guess I can see why you would want utility over damage, but
Unstoppable.
did he get triple?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
He might actually get a Quadra here.
Ace.
Oh no no no! Nicely done by Lux, because I don't think this this Wukong would have picked that up. And they're going to just annihilate this inhibitor and the two turrets, because it's 30 seconds left and they have 5 champions up. So from a 4-0 team fight into a 5-0 team fight, and all in all, yeah, not a very complex win there, but a very nice one. So that's Vi for you. She ended up 8-4 with 104 minions, which is pretty decent. 11k gold. Yeah, it's okay. Kind of the mid amounts. I mean, the solo laners obviously got more, so top lane, mid lane, and then of course because Vayne gets to pick up a lot of minions and the jungler does not. Yeah, she has more farm as well, but yeah, pretty much the same as the enemy team. So very nicely done. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!